Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So we're back here in my hallway. If this is the first time you guys have watched a video of mine, I'm an extreme couponer, and this is the hallway where I keep most of my stockpile. So I have my linen closet there on the left, and I do have a cupboard here on the right that holds all of my stockpile. I also have that little shelving there you see on the left. Those are items that I do sell on like OfferUp and all that, and I should be doing this on a weekly basis every time I do purchase items with couponing, and I should be like just putting stuff away as soon as possible, but life gets away with me and I tend to just have all my items. I dump them here as I buy them, and then when it gets too out of control after like 4 to 6 weeks, I do these kind of videos, and then I go through and I start to put everything away. And at the same time, I check my inventory, see what I have, see what stuff I need to look at to potentially buy, and then I do also replenish my shop in OfferUp with the items that I do sell. So I don't sell that much stuff online. Most of it is for my family, and then I do have friends that may contact me and ask me for some stuff, and then my extended family like my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they may ask for stuff as well, and then I do offer instead of us if they're coming over or we're staying at their place and stuff like that. I will offer any items that they potentially might want or need, and then I give them like a bag of stuff. So like I said, I don't sell that much, but then when I can make bundles of 3 to 4 like products, and we do have a large amount of them, that's when I do kind of put them to the side, take pictures, and that little shelving there, that open shelving that you see on the left, are the stuff that I do sell. So I kind of keep it there. That way when people do message me that they want to buy it, it's in one location, and I tell the kids, do not touch this because it's been listed for sale, and then it's right there. So I can quickly run up the stairs and basically grab them, put them in a plastic bag, and sell them. So even though I have all of these plastic bags, I haven't folded them up yet. I do fold them up eventually, and I actually leave them upstairs because I do use them when I still do sell products. Okay, so I am organizing all the stuff that I have taken out of the bags, and I am putting like products together, so like all the lotion together, the body wash together, shampoo, conditioner, everything that's in front of me, more or less I put them there because they're going to go to the cupboard on the right. Anything that's along the wall on your right, my left side, those go into the linen closet on the left. So I'm just sorting it out so it's easier for me that when I am doing like products like shelving, putting stuff away, I can see how many I have. And if I have way too many of something and I can make a bundle, then I pull some of it out and then I do sell it. So I'm trying to at least just have enough for my family. I was going way out of control before I was selling. Now I'm just trying to buy for my family and then just a few extra to sell. I want to try and reduce my stockpile eventually, and I will do that over time. But yeah, right now this is everything that I have here to put away. So all those items will go in the cupboard to the right, and here I have quite more body wash, a few lotions, and shampoo conditioner that's going to go over there. So let's do a really quick tour of my stockpile right now. So the top shelf, I have some baby wipes, hair stuff, and I do have batteries in the back there as well. We have an endless supply of batteries, which is amazing. I haven't bought batteries in a long time. Over here we do have some shampoos and conditioners, more of the lower end stuff. On the left here are more of the higher end shampoo, conditioner, as well as stylers. You can see there's a lot of gaps. Eventually I want to get to the point where I can consolidate them onto one shelf. I have some mouthwash over there. This one has deodorants, sunscreens, and shaving. Down here we do have body wash, so there's a lot of gaps there. And then here we do have lotion. So I have a lot more lotion than anything, and you can see because my shelves are quite tall, I did get like a box and divide up that little shelving into 2 sections. So this is one side of my stockpile, and there's a lot of gaps, which is good because I have been trying to use up stuff and sell stuff. And then just coming over here to the other side, so this is my big closet here, and so you can see there's so much stuff on the floor that I need to clean up. There is my toothpaste, which is running pretty low, and a lot of random stuff. I do need to tidy up this shelving. I have all of my facial items here, a lot of gaps. Up here, I do have a lot of medicine and vitamins. I have hair color, feminine products, and I do have a pegboard full of a few stuff. So, and also down here I do have my toothbrushes, razors, and on the other side I do have my cosmetics. So that is my stockpile. This closet here, if you have not watched my videos before, the furnace used to be in that closet, and then the owners before us, they actually moved the furnace up into the attic, and then they turned that one into their shoe closet. I ended up turning it into my stockpile closet, and then we do have another closet downstairs, which is kind of like the coat closet, and that's our shoe closet. So we do have quite a lot of storage in this house, which is really good. But I am on this declutter kind of cleaning phase right now, and so you've seen my videos. We've been slowly decluttering and cleaning our house so much. And as a couponer, it seems like I'm hoarding stuff, but we get stuff for really cheap, and I can't say no to sometimes to some really good deals, but I am going to start being more conscious of what I do buy, and I do want to reduce my stockpile quite a bit. So I do want to keep couponing. I'm not going to stop, but I am going to reduce what I do buy. So if you haven't seen my couponing channel, Couponing with Grace, there I do teach people how to coupon. You will start to see that my hauls will be a lot smaller than normal. I'm just more or less replenishing what I already have. I mean, honestly, I could not coupon for a year, and I think my family will be fine. I remember during COVID, there was a time where we couldn't go to the store for at least 3 to 4 months. We had an endless supply of toilet paper, paper towels, laundry, everything. The only thing that we did not stock up on was food. That was the one thing that we did struggle. I remember we were looking everywhere. We did have meat, we did have produce. The one thing that we couldn't find was rice. We had pasta, but we could not find rice. And that's something now, every time we go to the store, if I'm running low, we end up buying like we buy a bag to fill my rice dispenser, and then one extra bag just to have, just in case. And my family eats a lot of rice, not me, not personally, but my family does. We go through like a 20-pound bag in about a month, sometimes less. So during COVID time, I sometimes feel like we should have stocked up more on food, but we had endless supply of all of when it comes to laundry products, cleaning products, personal care products. We had a lot. I had so many Lysol wipes back then, and now it's kind of it got hard to find at first, but we still had enough to get us through the pandemic, and now I'm starting to kind of find more deals to replenish it. Okay, so stuff that I am going to sell, I am putting it in this little bag for now, and then after I've put everything away, I will go back and take pictures of those, and then I will organize that shelving there, that open shelving. That will be my last step. I want to just focus on everything that's on the floor, put everything away, and then go back and take pictures of those items and then list them on OfferUp. Okay, now we're in this section, and usually I kind of just, depending on how much stuff I have, I kind of ignore the floor and just focus on putting stuff away. But the floor is now getting a little bit out of control, so this video you're going to see me really declutter a little bit of the floor and just see how I can make it a little bit more neater. It is an eyesore, and it kind of does my head in because it's just so much little stuff. But I want to start, like I said, reducing my stockpile. So I have been starting to go through all the little stuff, like all of the little trial size items and all the small things that have been sitting there for a while. And I'm actually starting to use those out first before anything. So I have a few tubs there that have like makeup and some that have trial size items. I've been going through and using those small little things, and I think it's helping. It's a bit different for me. I do kind of like empty videos on my couponing channel, I give people honest reviews of the products, but it's surprising. Some of those small little trial size items, like a lotion or a moisturizer or a serum, they can last up to about 2 weeks. I'm very surprised because you only need a small amount, but it's a little trial size item, and I can use it every day for 2 weeks, and it just surprises me how much you can get in a trial size item. But other than that, I do have all of the makeup, so I'm just organizing it a little bit more. The last few times I've been organizing my stockpile, I've just been throwing the makeup in there. Now I'm pulling out certain products like the eyebrow pencils and eyeliners, and I do have tubs for those. That way I can create more space in this kind of drawer tub for the other makeup that I have purchased over the last few weeks that I need to put in here. And so that's what I'm doing, just quickly organizing this and making them sit upright so that I could feel more in there. And so this is what I don't do this that often, but every now and then it is good to kind of organize it a little bit more than just putting stuff away. That way you can also see what products you have, because sometimes I tend to forget. And that's what I'm doing right now. So makeup first, and then as I continue, I just kind of go shelf by shelf. So I'll do the makeup, then I'll do the next shelf, which is the toothpaste and all this other stuff, and I'll just go up from bottom up. But I am going to start to organize a little bit of the floor as well, because it is getting out of control. So I put all the toothbrush close to me, and you can see this is why I need to clean the floor, because I could barely get the shelving or that drawer for my toothbrushes out because everything is in front of it. So I was able to get the drawer out, organize this a little bit more, and then so yeah, toothbrushes are done. I do need to probably organize that shelf again because I've just been throwing stuff in there, but I do notice if I actually place it in a little bit neater, then I can actually fill up more than what you can see there. Okay, so I'm continuing to find a few little makeup and I'm throwing them in, and then I am putting my toothpaste. I make sure I put the expiry date in front, that way I can see, and usually I try to rotate them as well. So anything that expiring first, I will put them on the top, because my kids don't look at the date, they just grab whatever's on top. I'm the one that will go in there and see if there's anything that's expiring first and then grab those to use. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that has fallen on the floor, so you do see me kind of sorting it out a little bit. But I know that I did sort it out, I think last time, so there's not that much I need to do, but stuff do fall, and so I was just seeing if what has fallen behind that I can kind of put back where it's supposed to be. Okay, so yeah, you can see I am organizing just a little bit of the floor, and then I will continue to find homes for all the rest of the stuff that's on the floor to the left. Once I kind of organize this and I can actually get into this cupboard a little bit better. I have a lot of plastic bags here that I still don't know what I'm going to do, whether I want to do a yard sale or something. I have some pants and shirts there that I got for free from from Rite Aid. I have a bunch of bags with those air fresheners in there and all this other stuff, and it's just, I don't know what to do with them. They've been sitting here for a while. Maybe I'll do a yard sale, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so now I think we are good here when it comes to the floor. It's not clean, but at least it is organized and I can see what I have, and then we'll continue to look at the stuff that I've just recently purchased and then find homes for those on the shelves. So to make it easier for me, I am just moving everything closer so I don't have to move so much, because it can put a lot of strain on your legs bending down and up and stuff like that. And so yeah, I do have all of these moisturizers that I am placing on this shelf here. I have some cleansers as well, and then I do have a few wipes. So that's all of my facial products, so I have placed them there for now. I do need to go through this section again and kind of like rotate them. I do have a big variety of cleansers that I don't use, but my daughter does, and so she just finished a Neutrogena. I gave her a Cetaphil, and so we're going through all the different cleansers to see what she likes. But yeah, she can't be picky because she doesn't buy anything, and so I'm the one that's going in there and refilling the cleanser in the shower, and she's just basically using them, and she'll tell me whether she likes them or not. Okay, so I do have a few medicine and vitamins. I do need to go through that next time as well, because I do it probably every 6 months, so every 3 to 4 times of me organizing my stockpile. I will go through the medicine and see what's expired and what hasn't. We have been heavily looking at vitamins as well, because I do have quite a lot of vitamins and I want to make sure that we're actually utilizing them. I do have a few of these papaya soaps. So my husband's uncle, did go to the Philippines, and he came back and brought a whole bunch of those for him. They are a different box. Usually the ones that he got were a green box. They don't make them anymore, so we do have these yellow box ones that he uses on a monthly basis. And then I do have a few feminine items there as well. I do have to get a chair to get all of these up the top there, and my daughter's not with me today when I'm doing this, so I'm gonna try very hard not to fall and try and kind of throw them up there, and hopefully they stay. Honestly, it is very difficult to get them up there, but you can see I'm trying to place them on here so it's easier for me to more or less, I don't have to bend and keep on getting up and down the chair for me to kind of organize it. So it's a bit of a hard of an angle for you to see, but I have to kind of hold onto the wall and really just stretch my arm and place them up there. So it is a little bit more difficult, but what can you do? I'm short and this cupboard is very tall. Eventually, when I can clean the floor a little bit better and I've decluttered and used up a lot more of my stockpile, maybe it'll get to the point where I can actually walk in there and even put a whole chair in. That's one of the goals. So there's a few areas of my home where I have kept things more or less because of convenience, but I want to declutter a lot more. There's certain things that we don't need in our home, and same with this stockpile. There's stuff that we don't use. I've bought them because they're free or they've made me money, but now I have to get to the point where I have to be more strategic with what I buy and more or less just buy what my family use. Okay, so I'm going to start folding up all of these bags because I am done with putting away my stockpile. Once I've done these bags, I will go through my shelving there of stuff that I am going to sell. I need to take pictures of those products that I put in that bag there, because I just put them in the bag temporarily until this point in time. But yeah, I am going to fold up all these bags and just leave them in the corner for whenever I need them. That one bag that you saw me put to the side, I think there was a leak with one of the products, and when I was folding it, I felt something kind of wet inside. So we're just going to use that as a trash bag in probably the bathrooms. I'm not going to fold it up and reuse it. But all these other ones are still in good condition, and I do reuse all of our bags, because honestly, these bags here in Southern California, which is where I'm located, we pay 10 cents per bag. So I make sure that I utilize and use these bags as often as possible, and whenever we are in the store and I really need to use a bag because I forgot to bring some, then I have to pay. Or sometimes they offer to give us free bags, and if it's a free bag, I will take it. But yeah, that's going to be our trash bag for now. Let me put these bags away. Let me put this chair away. And then I will take pictures of those items that I'm going to sell. I will organize that a little bit. And then we'll do a whole overview again of my stockpile and what it is looking like now. So off camera, I did take pictures of all these items because I can't take pictures with my phone and film with my phone at the same time. So I did take some pictures, and I am just going to organize it here on the shelf. And then after I've done this video, I will post them. So just having pictures on my phone is a lot easier, and then I will post them once I'm done with this video. So that's basically it. There was not much that I am going to sell, but I have all these bags, and at least this area is a lot more organized and clean, and then hopefully I can sell these items. Okay, so recap of what the hallway looked like before. There was just so much bags everywhere. It was on this side here, and then on the other side just way too many items, and then this shelving here was a little bit bare. And so this is what my hallway looks like now. So a lot more cleaner, not so many bags. Ideally, those bags that are on the side of that shelf I want to get rid of, but that's okay. As things sell, I will move from the stuff from the bag to the shelving. Okay, stockpile tour now. So you can see we didn't get that many shampoo and conditioner this time around, so there's still some empty spots there, which is okay. I do need to organize that a little bit better, but we'll just see. And then here you can see jam-packed with sunscreen, deodorant, shaving cream, same with my body wash, same with my lotion. So my lotion did trickle into this shelving here that had some mouthwash, so I'm running pretty low on mouthwash, as well as baby items, which is fine. I don't need baby shampoo and conditioner anymore. We're just utilizing what we have. And then I haven't bought in a long time. And then this is my other stockpile. So you can see a little bit of the floor, and then you can see yeah, a little bit of the floor, but there's still quite a mess, but that's okay. I have restocked on some toothpaste. I still need to organize that shelving a little bit more. I have stocked up on face products, same with a few vitamins and medicine, and then all of my liners and feminine products there. And so yeah, that's basically it. That is me organizing my stockpile and putting away all of the items. I do have bags there on the door, which is like the loofahs and some other stuff. But yeah, that's basically my stockpile tour and me organizing my stockpile and cleaning my hallway. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.